Hey everyone, it's Narism here. I'm just on the Chinese servers, and I'm just going to bring you guys some information from over here. Today I'm going to go over the Awakened Halfbloods, and then I'm probably going to go over the rest of the Awakens as I have time available to me. China's now on patch 1.9, so if anyone's got any questions or wants any information, just give me a shout on YouTube or post on the forums and I'll give you information or make you a video as soon as I can. Alright, on to the Halfbloods. For the fellas, they don't actually get any new abilities, at least for the ambush ones. They may just get a nice little boost in stats. Outside of that, no changes. For the distraction units, they go up to distraction 2 when they become awakened, which is, say, it's not great, but it's just really annoying and obnoxious to deal with. I hate distraction units though, so I might be biased here. Alright, for the Centaur units, the big changes with these guys is, of course, sorry, 1 second, I need a drink. Oh, I'm sure that sounded terrible. Alright, the Centaur units become no longer cavalry. They get +3 to their movement speed, so Vigi Spears no longer work on them. Well, they still work on them, but no more double damage. So, outside of that change, they just get a nice boost to their HP and their damage. Now onto the Centaur Archers. No new abilities, just HP and damage changes again. Sadly, with most of the non-elite awakens, there's not a lot of changes in abilities, at least for the Halfbloods that I've noticed so far. Unlike the elves, got some nice changes in abilities, but most of the Halfbloods, there's no changes in the non-elites. Alright, Tengus. Again, no new abilities, just the usual heroic counterattack here. No extra movements or anything. And then the backstab Tengus, just a boost in their damage and HP. Yep, they all stay the same for abilities. It's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping for maybe something new on them. Alright, on to the elites. For Myth, big change on her is when your opponent's below half HP, she gets +3 damage, which makes her basically an 8-5 later on in the games. It makes her a really nice finisher for Rush, and some people even play her in Power because that potential for a 32 damage crit late game is huge in ones. Lucius is annoying, to say the least. A big change on him is he gets Withdraw, which as a cavalry unit is super annoying with his bonus move speed, because you basically have to either use your rune on him, which is fine, but if you don't have a damage rune, he will basically be incredibly difficult to kill until you've pushed onto your opponent's half of the field and box him in, basically. So, annoying card. The chief gets a big change here is that he gives all your Halfbloods military charge now, which is pretty nice. So yeah, for those who don't know what military charge does, it's basically every 2 squares you move, you get +1 damage, and you deal double damage to archers. So with him, it can be a nice little damage boost. Maya gets particularly obnoxious and annoying. Most people over on China even run awakened Mayas in power decks because she's quite a pain to deal with. She comes at 2/6 and still has heroic 2 and everything, but on top of the extra HP is the factor that she has a 50% chance to reanimate, which means she can be extremely annoying and stick around on your face for quite some time, and with 6 HP she actually requires something more than a rune to deal with her. Lion Roar, +2 damage to all friendly units. Outside of that, no big changes on him. A little bit of HP, I think maybe a bit of damage, but I don't play Lion Roar. I never really see him played. I know he definitely gets bonus HP, I'm not sure on the damage front. Alright, for the Sylvies, for the burrow units, big changes on them is they all kind of ramp up in damage. This is the single strike unit, comes 512. The triple strike units become considerable threats. Their damage output goes to 3, so that puts them at 9 total damage, which is it's a considerable amount of damage used for them. They're used a lot with Aurora Rush now. Most people drop Aurora, drop them, and then drop a couple military charges or swift raids. They're really popular in 2s. If you watch my 2v2 postseason video, they're used there. For the Sylvies, range Sylvie units, just boost in HP and damage. Outside of that, no changes for them. The Wolves, no change in movement speed for this guy, just more HP, more damage. Here we've got big change. These guys are like the only non-elites that actually have a decent change in abilities. They gain Crush Armor. Originally they had Sunder, but now they go up to Crush Armor, which is pretty nice. And they've got decent HP pools. Alright, Howler, everyone's favorite units on new servers. They get a decent. They actually don't get a huge upgrade going from Godlike to Awakened. I think it's only like 1 damage and 1 HP. The Prowler gets a small bit of HP and damage, and then the Flesh Ripper only gets damage, still stays at 5 HP, which is it's really low for a 6 cooldown, but he does have Carnivore 6, but again, it's a risky card. On to the Elite Awakens. The cards people probably are more wanting to see here. We've got Yumi. Big change on Yumi. Whenever she deals damage, she also gives a decay debuff. It's only 1 shadow damage, but I want to say it lasts for 3 turns, but it might be 5. I'm honestly just cannot remember for certain. Alright, Fenris, change on him is he gets Carnivore 6. Makes him quite annoying to deal with especially with having Rage. He ramps up and he becomes quite annoying to deal with and pretty tanky. Sensei, big change with her, well the only change I should say, is that she goes from a 123 to a 223. It's actually quite a considerable change for her since she's got her, Penta Strike thingy. I don't know, I can't remember what that ability is called either. I am blanking. Oh, it's Blitz Strike, isn't it? Damn. But yeah, so she gets 5 attacks, so that puts her damage output to 10, which is considerable, especially since she has First Strike. It makes her very hard to deal with. She's probably one of the most popular Awakens I see on the Chinese servers. Next up is Iron Claw, I want to say. He sadly is like the most disappointing out of all the Awakens. He just gets some health and damage. That's it. No changes for him, no new abilities, no changes to his abilities. It's kind of sad. And then Sky Reaver Vara. Her big change is she gains Heroic, which is pretty nice given the factor that she does backstab for triple damage. So each point of damage she gains can be potentially 3 damage that she can deal. But yeah, that is the Awakened Halfbloods, and quick fun thing I want to show you guys in the Blacksmith, which hopefully we'll be getting soon, is this is available to all levels of players. Basically, say you want to increase your gear, like say I've got all these gears, and say you put that many, wait, damn it, I don't have any gold, so unfortunately I can't show you actually, but basically when you slot weapons in, or any kind of equipment, you can pay gold to give you an increased percentage and chance to succeed, which is very nice. Makes things a bit better for, especially when you're going for legendary gear or trying to get lucky making godlike gear. Sacrifice a little bit of gold, hopefully you get lucky. This feature here is for VIP 4s only. and it is fill materials. So basically, we'll fill up whatever materials you have. We'll complete it just like in the alchemy lab. There's also a fill material option. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to get the fill material option, but we will see shortly. I should have an update for that for you guys soon. Again, there's also for enchanting gear, you get the plus 30% bonus, which I'm not sure how they do their numbers, but it comes out to 10%. It's magical. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it there, but it lets me do it here. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that, and then just let me know if you guys have any other questions you want to see from the Chinese servers, and I will toss a video up with the other awakens shortly. Alright, have a good one.